I'm Ryan.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Adurb.
We are the Dragobots. We are the team that solves your problems.
Michael, you have been receiving calls from people in Middlesex County. They're experiencing high winds. But the problem is some people aren't being notified in time. What should we do?
Looks like this problem requires an expert. Dean, we got some work to do.
What do we do?
We talked to John Ferguson.
You mean John Ferguson, the Director of Emergency Management in Middlesex County?
The team talked to John Ferguson. These are our findings.
Middlesex has 25 municipalities and about 900,000 people to protect.
There are 4 major hospitals: Robert Wood Johnson, St. Peter's, Raritan Bay Medical, and JFK Medical Center.
No. Keeping all these people safe is a big task. That's why there are 4 phases of emergency management to follow.
Let's tell them what they are.
Mitigation.
Engineer the problem out. Make sure people avoid hazards that may kill them.
Preparedness.
Be prepared if there's a problem that can't be engineered out.
Response.
Response to emergency by having safe people and bring supplies.
And recovery.
Bring back everything to the way it was.
During our visit to John Ferguson, he showed us all his vehicles and supplies. Whenever he has an emergency, he and his team are off and ready to go.
But what happened during Hurricane Sandy?
There were 4,000 houses damaged and 523 houses majorly damaged. There were 5 casualties, and one of them was from a rescue team.
The rescue team.
No, the problem is communication. There is no reliable way to alert people.
So what we need is a reliable way to alert the people.
You're right. That's why our solution is the wind detector tower. It measures wind and sounds alarm if critical wind speed is reached.
As you can see, the wind detector is placed all over the map shown.
That is brilliant. Can you describe how it looks like?
The tower has a base and a ladder. There are holes around the brick tower that helps reduce the resistance to strong wind. There is a control tower that keeps equipment safe. There are also powerful speakers that will warn people when dangerous wind speed is detected. As you can see, there is an anemometer on that measures the wind speed. The solar panel powers the control panel.
See, looks like we just solved the problem. Let's go tell John Ferguson.
We are now ready to answer your questions.
Alrighty, did you guys share this with, who did you share it with?
We shared it with our parents and everyone we know, like our families and how to prepare for hurricanes if it strikes.
We don't really didn't
Only our
really
parents, remember?
Yeah, we only. But we did
You don't
also.
know Trevor or anybody like that?
You don't know her.
You know, right?
Alrighty, so how much do you think this might cost to build?
What, the robot?
The wind detector?
Like 2 million?
Maybe like around.
Maybe like 2 years to build it.
No,
or-
how much money?
Oh, how much
Wait,
money?
Maybe around like 100,000.
No, I think about $100 or
No, it
Thousands.
has to be more than that.
100,000.
Yeah, because
We didn't really go
the
into
giant
it.
Lego, the giant Lego set, 100 is too small. You know that Lego set in the toy store is $400?
okay.
This has nothing to do with the Lego store.
I know it doesn't. I'm just saying it can't be $100. but
We're
toys
going
are
off
$400.
track.
Okay, go back.
So is there anything else out there that's like that right now?
There is something called an anemometer. This is supposed to be an anemometer. It has.
We tried our best to build it.
Yeah, it really looks like it has 3 arms coming out of it, and there's cups on the
And
side. It looks like the wind,
Okay.
measures it.
Yes.
And just one last, how did you pick the locations for,
We
Well,
measured it by
I-
counties.
Well, I should say it because I put them on the map. I thought that like if we only put them on the east, then the middle and the west aren't gonna know. And if we only put them on the north and the south, the west and the middle and the east are not gonna know. So we have to spread them out because if they're all bunched up, it's gonna be loud as anything, and they have to be spread apart.
So you mean it's like they're placed all over the map to know like the winds, certain wind speeds in certain areas to warn people.
very good.
What sort of, I mean, I see you have a lot of information there. Facts, where did you get all of your facts from?
Well, we looked it up on the internet and we went on Yahoo and we had to see how much the population was in 2010. And then we figured out that there was 25 municipalities on Yahoo and there were 4 major hospitals. There's Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, St. Peter's University Hospital, Raritan Bay Medical Center, and JFK Medical Center.
We also talked to John Ferguson, the emergency management director, and he showed us all his supplies and all his like inside the building and computers and
Yeah.
weather channels and maps and things like that.
He also showed us like there's also like he showed us the place where they
The vehicles.
no, not the vehicles. Remember that screen place when they were all typing like crazy, like the emergency receipts and they were like reading it very fast.
Yeah.
Like it's a very busy place sometimes.
Yeah, sort of like.
And then
I'll be ready to
also
go.
how we figured out how the effects of Hurricane Sandy. We looked on the internet again and we found out 4,000 houses were damaged and 523 major damage. And we also figured out there was 5 casualties. And we also scrolled down on the website and we found
No. We only found the 5 casualties on the internet.
oh yeah.
And then we got the news, like, we just kept on writing it, and we just kept on, like, reading it, and then we eventually got to a point where we found out that one...
John Ferguson told us these two.
No,
You
this
don't
one.
remember that? Yeah, he told
John
us
Ferguson told us these two. We
And
looked this
that.
up and we kept on reading, scrolling down, and we figured out one was from the rescue team.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.